Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to the Miss Fin Show. I am your host, Miss Fins. Welcome, welcome. Mm. Thank you guys for coming through. Thank you. Hit that like button for me, guys. Hit the like button for me. Woo! Woo. Oh, we're gonna have a good day today, like we always do. Hmm. So thank you guys for coming through, guys. Thank you. Hit that like button, guys. Let me go ahead and finish setting this up. Man, thank you, buddies. Thank you, buddies. Thank you, buddies, for coming in. Thank you. Uh, man, I hope you guys had a great weekend. I did. And if you didn't have a great weekend, well, at least you're here today. There you go. It's always a bright side, guys. Always a bright side. What's up, guys? Thank you so much for coming through. My goodness, what what a, what a day. Mm, mm-mm. There you go. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, well, welcome back to the Miss Fin Show. Like I said 20 seconds ago. Uh, listen, oh man, I not a doctor's appointment, guys, and I completely forgot about it till literally last second, and then I realized, well, I'll see y'all tomorrow. Uh, been a very eventful day yesterday. That's all. But thankfully, everybody's good. I'm good. So clean bill of health. Thank the Lord. But ladies and gentlemen, do me a favor if you haven't done so already. Go ahead and hit that like button, subscribe. Also, to remember, let's keep it clean. Be kind to each other. Debate your hearts out. We know this. I love debating. Just keep it clean. That's it. And then, as always, you can find Miss Friends Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. Eastern. That's Monday through Friday. Thank you so much, guys, for coming through. I should take that one day a week off, shouldn't I? It is the off season. We'll see how I feel. Oh, also too, great way to support. You already know. It's becoming a member. Shout out to all of our members, man. You guys are awesome. Like seriously, like really. Really awesome. I'm so grateful for all of you guys. But ladies and gentlemen, I got several updates here for you guys. It's very simple. There. What's up, Dakota? Good morning. Love the Jets. Love Aquavision. Welcome, guys. Welcome. Very simple, ladies and gentlemen. Today we're just gonna give you some updates. I'm also gonna talk about some other stuff tomorrow. I'm gonna recap the combine because I actually finally this year got to watch it, and then I rewatched some parts of it too. Let me tell you, my highlight, yo, the linemen. That's what I love to watch the most. Seeing them big boys moving, oh man, I was like, okay, okay. What's up, Michelle? Oh yeah, Aquavision. We're gonna talk about that, buddy. We're gonna talk about that. To be quite honest with you, the second that I saw that coming up, I was like, that instantly. It was. It's sometimes how your brain. Well, you should already know this, but your brain fires a lot quicker than what your subconscious is a lot quicker than what your consciousness is, period. So your brain, a lot of times, that's why they call it the knee jerk reaction. It's like, oh, you do it, you react without even realizing you're reacting. Holy smokes. Michelle, Michelle, you keep that. And if he has a second one and you want to donate it to the wall, feel free. Oh, by the way, I got you, girl. I'm just waiting on one little thing and then I got you. But yeah, holy smokes, that's beautiful. That's beautiful. That's good for you. But yeah, I got a knee jerk reaction to that one. So yeah, we're definitely gonna talk about Aquaman because that one caught me by. It didn't catch me by surprise. It almost was like, what year are you in the NFL and you're now? Like, I just can't. I just can't. Uh, That's another one. But I already knew that, and I told y'all already. Okay, let's talk about it. And then I'm going to talk to y'all about certain moves that the Dolphins really want to be effective this season, what they need to do. So, we're going to talk about all that. What's up, Los Dolphinicus? How you doing? How you doing? How you doing? But yeah, ladies and gentlemen, there's several things that got updated, and I'm like, you know what? Let me just talk to the people. I'll gather myself tomorrow and get you my combine results because I thought there was some really great, especially the lineman. That was my favorite part. Although I did get to watch yesterday with my with my family. We watched the wide receivers and quarterbacks. Man, that kid, what was his name? Oh, the one that ran the 4.21. Special, special. So and I was like talking to my, I'm like, Dad, you see this? That man just put himself to be a top 10 pick, at least top 15. That's the difference between a few $100,000, maybe a million, to multiple millions of dollars. So, mm, not that my dad didn't already know that, but it is what it is. There we are. Okay. And then, what else? What else? Yeah, so I actually got to finally watch the combine, and which I don't really get to watch it, but I got to watch it this time. Yeah, so we're gonna talk about it. It's a bunch of stuff that we gotta talk about as updates. There's two main ones that I saw that I was actually kind of laughing a little bit. But hit that like button for me, guys. We're gonna go over these updates. Let me just start out with the first one that gave me that knee jerk reaction. Okay, but if you guys allow me, um, how you doing, buddies? How you doing? If you guys allow me, I I forgot to get water, and I feel like worthy. Thank you, Heat and Dolphins. Appreciate it. Good morning. I forgot to get water. So if y'all give me like 30 seconds so I can run and get some water, I would really appreciate Like, really appreciate it. Because I know I'm going to be parched and I know we're going to talk about this. So just literally just give me like 30 seconds. Not even 30 seconds. I think I can do it faster. Can I do it faster? Ooh, let's see. Let's see. Okay, how do I test this? Oh, I could not test this. Oh, I got it. 30-second countdown. Okay, ready? Hold up. The fire's up. Okay, in 30 seconds. Three, two, one, go. Forget it. Forget it. I tripped on my way there. Hold up. One more time. Go. Nope. Definitely didn't gauge that one fast enough. It is what it is. But appreciate y'all. Uh, oh man. Okay, where were we? Where were we? You know I had to. Uh, man, I'm parched. What can I say? And I forgot to get water, so appreciate you guys. That's like a minute. I know. Hey, okay, I got here, but then I'm like, okay, I gotta remove this. Anyways, but I told you, man, we we have fun over here. Guys, hit that like button. Let's go ahead and start with these updates, guys. Listen, when I heard Tua Tagovailoa got a QB coach, I laughed. I literally, I laughed so hard, and I didn't realize how hard I laughed until I was like, "Ooh, wait a minute." um, what happened? And then I realized, wait a minute. How many years have you been in the league? Can someone tell me? How, how many years have you been in the like? That's instant first in the cow. I was like, what the, bro? You're now. Did someone not give him like a list of things he probably should have got? Like, I'm sorry. Is it bad for me to think that you think a QB would already have a QB coach? And you know what? Y'all are making some good acquisition. I thought Nick Hicks was actually his QB coach. I'm telling you right now. This whole time, I thought he already had a QB. I thought Trent Dilfer was his QB. Right? Like I was, I was lost. I was like, for the first time, and I'm like, no, y'all are. I'm getting punked. You telling me to is now gonna get a QB coach? I was just like, yo, I'm looking at something that I wish I could post. I'm not going to because I don't need the drama, but this crap is hilarious. Like, Yeah, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. Why? Because I think it's ridiculous. But only ridiculous because I'm like, you didn't think to have this your entire career? Nick is his trainer, I think. Oh, just overall trainer. I thought he was his QB coach. I mean, maybe it's me. Listen, I don't know. That's a I don't know, but I- so let's come over here real quick because I need a. This is coming from King of Finland. Shout out to him. Per DP NFL, whom I have no idea who this is, full time Damian Parson, national scout. Tua Tagovailoa has hired a personal QB coach to work with this offseason. This will be the first NFLC offseason working directly with a personal QB coach. I think this was a necessary step, and I love that Tua is committing to taking his game to the next level. I mean, I'm all for that. Take the next steps. Why wasn't this done year one or year two? That's my only thing. Why you gotta wait till year four to do this? You know what I mean? That's where I was like, that's where I was like, wait, year four, year five? I'm all for progressing. Listen, let me tell you something. I already resounded myself. I've been trying to get us all along. You know me. I've already seen this image. I already know we're working on developing this quarterback, which is why nothing surprises me about Tua. This only surprised me because I'm like, bro, I thought you already had one. So what? You would just think you're a top 10 quarterback. Yes, people, whether you like it or not, whether you love him or hate him, Tua Tagovailoa is a top 10 quarterback in the league. It is what it is, people. Now that we moved that past that puppy, I really thought this entire time he already had one. And to you guys' point, I thought it was Nick's hit. Did he? How many videos did we see with this? Why? Shout out to Noob. Oh, I can't. But it's something real familiar about this QB coach to I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Uh, 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 so, so, level two noob is on a whole nother level. So subtle. Oh god, he's actually kind of cute, but still, sorry. You know when you laugh, when you have, anyways, let me continue. So let's go back. uh, it's like, let's go back. Uh, oh, you guys want something? You guys, I got something for you guys. Thank you, Aquafish. You guys want Yo, let me share this real quick. The largest debt cap in NFL history. $85 million. Thanks for the memories. End of an era. Tell me if you can hear this.
Let's ride. Perfect. One more time. Broncos country. Let's ride.
Broncos country. Let's ride. Broncos country. Let's ride. Broncos country.
Oh,
Let's ride.
you
Ride.
can't make this up, guys.
Let's
Oh,
ride.
snap.
Let's ride.
You
Broncos
Let's
can't
country.
make
ride.
this up. Oh,
Perfect. One more time. Broncos country. Let's ride.
Broncos country. Let's ride. Broncos
oh,
country.
I'm
Let's
telling you.
ride.
I'm telling you.
Broncos country. Let's ride.
Oh,
Broncos country. Let's ride.
I'll
Ride.
tell you this. You know what? Whoever's his agent has got to be one of the greatest agents of all time. How does this man not one, two major bags, two major bags? Oh God, I just couldn't. I was man. The internet always wins. I'm telling you. This is why I'm chilling today. The end of an era instead of an era. What's up, guys? I see everybody here. Let me say hi to you guys real quick. I'm sorry. It's just I'm just having too much fun. What's up, Phins 209? How you doing, Ronnie? How you doing, Steve? Oh man, Batman Pops, what's up? I saw what's up, Ender? Welcome. Hey, Finsteak, how you doing? He knows he reached his ceiling with Nick Hicks. Gotta assess and regroup. The Hicks isn't a QB specialist. Okay, I thought that's what he was, but I guess he's not. So my apologies. Nothing wrong with that. Again, I'm not. I'm okay with him getting a QB. Please do whatever you need to do to better yourself. You know that's not where I was coming from when it came to that. I just honest to God, it just flashed like literally flashed like you didn't already have one like. While the NFL scouting combine, I discovered that Tua finally hired a personal quarterback coach. This was an interesting development to find out he has not relied on a true offseason QB coach slash trainer as most NFL QBs do. And that's, thank you, DDW, that's Damian Parsons. So I honest, I'm not going to entertain that. I honestly I thought that like that's what's a thing. Like you're QB, just like wide receivers have specialist coaches. You know what I mean? And yeah, I didn't expect it. So that's all. What's up, Lance? How you doing? Good morning. Good morning, Kenna. Welcome. Welcome. True Blazer. Welcome. Good morning, Joe. Welcome. Yeah. Um. That was it. That's what caught me by surprise because I was like, wait a minute, but I thought you already had one. It could be me, ladies and gentlemen. It could be me. But I guess it's not me. You see that, right? Guys, we need 10 more likes, guys. Actually, where we at? We need 14 more likes. Can we get 14 more likes, guys? Miss Fins, this will stop your laughing. Russ Wills got cut. Oh, yeah. Is the debt cap acquisition $85 million? Unreal. That right there. That hurts. That definitely hurts. Oh, okay, got it. 50 this year overall, 85. Yeah, that's crazy. Regardless, it's still an insane number. What's up, Bones? How you doing? Nick said Tua needs you need more help. Maybe. Don't worry. Good morning, New Yeah, we're gonna talk about that. Wait a minute. Russell Wilson has the same agent as Ben Simmons? Yo, that agent must be making some serious money. Serious money. Broncos are willing to get rid of a back QB and eat 85 mil. Yet we trying to pay a back QB that make that make sense. He's not a back QB, Ronnie. Trust me, he's not. But I will tell you this. Hold up. Okay, let's bring it back. Let's ring it in real quick. You saw one off season of jujitsu, and my man was healthy the entire year. Can you imagine if he actually got a QB coach this off season? Yo, we're about to have Tom Brady come up next year. Hello, have you not seen this? Have you not seen this? I'm just saying. There is some upside to this puppy. There is some upside to this puppy. I'm just saying. Like, for real though, don't you think perhaps, I'm just saying, we saw the jujitsu and what that did. Now imagine with a QB coach. Stop, Miss Fence. I can't stop. Won't stop. I'm being serious. Hey, shout out to everybody watching from Twitter and Twitch. Appreciate you guys. Thank you so much. Hit that like button, guys. Come over here to YouTube. Hit the like button and go right back. I don't mind. And if you're catching the replay, thank you so much for catching the replay. You too can hit that like button. Thank you. Thank you very much. But seriously, I mean, and forget it's not even about the passing. I'm being serious. Like he might just become. Are we about to get? I'm a homie. I'm just saying. Read my comments, Miss Fans. I thought I did already. It's easy to stay healthy when you throw the ball under 2.5 seconds, but every quarterback throws it under 2.5 seconds. Like, so it's insane. Insane. But to me personally, ladies and gents, yeah, look. It just caught me by surprise. It was that knee jerk reaction. That's it. So he's gonna get him. We know what this means. That means we're about to be the number one overall quarterback in interceptions with the least amount of interceptions, the most passing yards ever. We're talking 7,000 yards. We're talking 53. You heard me. 53 touchdowns in the regular season, not including the playoffs, because he's about to get even more than that. I'm telling you right now, I'm calling it, ladies and gentlemen. We're about to have a historic quarterback play like it's never been seen before. Dan who? Ooh, ooh. Yes, CB, you gotta be nice, okay? You gotta be nice. I'm not gonna hate on someone for wanting to improve their craft. Yeah. No, I'm not. I'm not hating on him. It just literally caught me by surprise because I thought he already had one this entire time. That was it. So I was like, all right. I mean, I see what jujitsu did for you, sir. I can only imagine what a focused QB coach will have for this young man. I mean, I'm just saying, maybe, maybe. It's to a Tuesday. My life ain't complete if I'm not getting onto. Holy smokes! I didn't even realize it is to a Tuesday technically. Ah, life is good, guys. Listen, let me take a second to say, Baruch Hashem, thank you, God, and thank you, guys, because guess what? It is 8:32 a.m. Eastern Standard. No, wait, what am I talking about? 8:36 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, and I get to share this moment with you guys this morning with you guys. So we're good. What's up, Ryan? How you doing, Ryan? Good morning. Stop it. To a ceiling, it's max. Lance, no, it's not. I'm telling you right now, Tua's gonna have 50 plus touchdowns this season. He's about to have 7,000 passing yards. Okay, Tyreek is going for 3,000 yards. You're gonna have Waddle going for no, I'm 2,100 yards. Moster's gonna go for 2,300 yards. Okay, this is it. I'm going full homer. Full homer. Listen, I expect him to get better from this, but I really thought he already had one. So I was like, Tua, you're now getting it. But it is what it is. I did get to see our scouting department out there at the combine. I was like, mm. Oh, just sorry. CB, I am not a crybaby. Okay, so stop it. That's there's that hopium. Yes, 100 maximum loaded hopium. Feels good. Feels good. Love it. Listen, guys. Hit that like button. Hit that like button. Be nice. Be nice. Be nice. Okay, let's get off into it because I had to get them out, so it'll be quicker. Then the other update that I had, there are a couple other things. Man, I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I can't wait to talk about the combine tomorrow because there were some gems that I thought that we can get. That I'm like, oh, Lord, please. So we're gonna talk about tomorrow. But why is everybody surprised? Oh my God, Christian Wilkins is not gonna get tagged. I was like, when I saw this on my phone, I was like, is, are people really surprised that he's not getting tagged? Didn't we talk about this 2 weeks ago? Bro, I feel like I am like like I literally said this 2 weeks ago. Literally, you guys know me. You guys know what we've already said. Where is this puppy? Where is it? You guys already know. I knew he wasn't gonna get tagged, even when we talked about possible tag players. We already knew. I don't know why people like literally. I don't know why people are so like. Oh my God, Christian Wilkins is not getting tagged. I was like, of course he's not getting tagged. You know how much the tag is. I already knew he wasn't gonna get tagged, and I told you guys this. We're not paying him $22 million, and the most it would have been a tag and trade, but they're like, we're not even gonna chance it. We're not. Why would we chance it and get stuck having to pay this man the $23 million? We're looking not dirty. You know what I mean? Like seriously. Uh, but at the end of the day, ladies and gentlemen, you should have already known this because we talked about this already. I knew they were not. It's too much money, especially with the cap situation that we're in right now. Now, I will say this, and you guys may or may not have realized this. And let me go over the dates real quick again, because I like to give you guys the dates when it comes to the off season day. So we just finished the combine yesterday. Okay, so that was done in Indianapolis. Woo woo. Okay. Now the next thing that's gonna happen in the NFL calendar is gonna be the tampering period. The NFL tampering period is gonna be from March 11th, which is next Wednesday, till March 13th, 4 p.m. So from the 11th to the 13th at 4 p.m. or 3:59:59, that's going to get all the teams are legally able to tamper, even though we already know. Omar kind of gave it away. Omar Kelly, that they've been tampering this entire. They do it every year in the combine when they're looking at young players. They're tampering already. But what I would say, hey, what's up, Glenn? How you doing, buddy? Welcome, welcome, welcome. So this is the thing. When it comes to the tampering period, they're you don't think they're gonna try to shop him? You know what I mean? Hey, you maybe want a player to listen. Now that it's out there that they're not willing to tag and trade him, teams are not gonna want. Why would I give up assets when he's already a free agent? You see what I mean? I guess they can come up with something that might be beneficial for both. They can still sign and trade him. You don't have to tag and trade him. You can still sign and trade him. Um, but yeah, that tampering period is going to be very crucial when it comes to Christian Wilkins. Well, it comes to every player, but specifically him, because they're going to see, which teams might be interested in perhaps um what's going to end up happening. So yeah, and to me, I'm like, okay, but I don't know why people, and I'm telling you, and I looked and I was like, why are people getting like, oh my gosh, Christian Wilkins, he's not he's not getting he's not getting tagged, and I was like, but we should already know this. Yeah. So today, by the way, the teams have till today by 4 p.m. In case you didn't know, to tag any player that they wanted to. That's for the transitional tag or the franchise tag, but they only have till 4 p.m. today. The team has already said they're not going to tag him. Period. They're not gonna.
Going to be extremely coveted over.
So he will be a free agent. I'm not surprised with that. I mean, at the end of the day, and according to Ian Rappaport, Dolphins are tagging defensive tackle Christian Wilkins, meaning the longtime pillar of Miami's defense will be oh, I thought I'm sharing this. So, let me, there it is. The Dolphins went out a franchise tag, a standout, a DT Christian Wilkins. Sources say, meaning the longtime pillar of Miami's defense will be a free agent. Wilkins will be one of the top free agents, regardless of positions. Of course, he is. Look at this man. Like, but we already knew this, ladies and gentlemen. You see what I mean? We already knew this. Indeed, not only a great player and former protege of Brian Flores, but he's the emotional vocalist this defense has lacked since Everson Griffin was arrested in 2018. I don't know about all that, but yeah. I mean, At the end of the day, I don't see why people are so. Again, I don't know why. I'm with you, Glenn. Exactly. That's the only thing that I can see them do left is sign and then trade him. But this is why it's critical that tampering period. So when the 11th comes, the 11th is this upcoming Monday. Sorry, the new league year starts on Wednesday at 4 p.m. The 13th at 4 p.m. But starting Monday at 12 p.m. Eastern, everything's Eastern Standard Time. In case you were wondering, guys, Eastern Standard Time rules the NFL. Period. Um, but yeah, once that Monday comes and they start the legal tampering period, okay, then that's when the team is gonna fish him out. Like, okay, what teams are interested in him? And that way they'll be able to see, okay, hey, listen, I know you're interested in him. I can still sign him. You never know that. I can still sign him. Look, you got this player I'm looking for, or you got these picks. I can sign. They can work something out. They can absolutely work something out. But they will only sign and trade him if they have a partner that already agrees. Come the new league year, they're gonna go ahead and take him. That's the only way. So now again, I'm not worried about it. Or now another thing that they did say, the Dolphins said, there's not close communications in actually signing him. They're still trying to work out a deal. So he might end up still being a Dolphin. So don't think that just because they're not tagging him that they're not looking to try to get a deal. Not at all. Not at all. This just means they're not spending the money on the tag. That's all. But at the end of the day, ladies and gentlemen, they can still sign him. They can absolutely still sign him. You see what I mean? So yeah. Glenn says Chubb is the reason why Dolphins can't sign or tag Wilkins. That Chubb money should have been given to. And you know what's so interesting, Glenn? That not only did we overpay for Chubb, in my opinion, in the money we paid him, we also overpaid in the picks that we paid. We gave up a first round pick for him and paid him so much money. 3 years, $80 million contract, $85 million contract, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. So much money. I mean, I can pull it up right now. Absolutely so much money that to me it's frustrating. It really is frustrating. In case you guys were wondering, here it is. Bradley Chubb, so that we know what we're talking about. You see what I mean? I'm trying to bring you guys all the info. Look at this. This is too much money. Absolutely too much money. Look at this. You see how much money we're paying this man? This is insane. This is insane. $100 million contract, gave up a first round pick. Now I'm curious. Now I need to know. Hold up. I'm gonna show you something else too. Okay, I'm gonna show you guys something too. Here it is. in the inverse, you have Roquan Smith, who I thought we were gonna get. That's who I thought we were gonna get, right? Same $100 million, right? Technically we paid 110 million dollars. Okay, fine. Okay. 33.4 fully guaranteed for Bradley Chubb. $45 million fully guaranteed, right? For Roquan Smith. All right. Hey, he's worth it. Still a cheaper contract. And we didn't give up a first round pick. You see what I mean? You see what I mean? And it's like, I can't. I, f- I honest to God believe they got the better deal. The Ravens definitely got the better deal. Absolutely got the better deal than us and Bradley Chubb. I get it. One's a linebacker, the other one's an edge, but still, we should have gotten Roquan Smith, in my opinion. More expensive ended up being Chubb in both contract and in the picks we gave up. You can't win this way if the team is not if the team is gonna spend money like this. What's up, Michael? Okay, welcome. What's up, Scott? Welcome. I just for me it doesn't compute now, and then on top of that, now we got to deal with the fact that this man is not even going to be available for us next year. Gone. Now, his injury, I wholeheartedly blame McDaniel for that. He should have never been out there. Never. Should have never been out there. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. I don't know. Yeah, I know. After next year, we can drop him. Thank God. Thank God we can drop him after next year. We already looked at that when we did the cap situation, but man, I'm telling you right now, it makes no sense. Some of the moves were, to me, it just made no sense to us. It's too much. Don't worry, we're gonna sign Queens and the DT from the Ravens. You think so? What about? I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't know. This is my thing, guys. We're expanding now. I don't know if y'all were here on Friday. I thought it was a great show, but if the proposed Tua Tagovailoa contract that was, being talked about from Spoelstra, I'm 100% okay with it. Because essentially it's a 2-year contract, guys. Now, if you're telling me we can get Queen, we can get the DT for a cheaper price than 20 something $million, I'm for it. We need bodies, ladies and gentlemen. We got to fill up the roster with 90 players. Granted, about 6 to 10 will probably come from the draft between drafted players, and let's say we pick up any extra draft picks, and then our undrafted players, about 20 of them is going to come from undrafted free agents or just undrafted rookies that haven't been drafted. But I'm telling you right now, Chris Greer has to hit on these players because At this point, mm, if they do that contract that was proposed by Spostrack, which we broke down on Friday, feel free to go back to it. It was great. It was great. What in the tour? Go check that one out. Yes, you definitely want to go ahead and go and do that contract because it was such a team friendly contract. He gets his money. Yeah, we get to keep him. Because look, like it or not, I'm taking Tua over any quarterback coming out of the draft this year. Yes, you heard me. I already said that on Friday. I said that like the last 2 years. He has NFL experience. None of these dudes have ever seen. You know what I mean? It just levels to this, peeps. This is one of them. And what was I gonna say? So yeah. So for me, I'm taking 100% taking Tua. And if I can get him for something that's gonna actually be beneficial, like cheaper, oof. With the way that contract was set up, absolutely. We pick up some great free agents in this free agent, Mister. Look, and that is funny. I can't even remember. I think I exited out of the article I was reading that said that. Do I still have it up? Oh, I think I still have it up. Oh, stop it! Stop it! Okay, ladies and gentlemen, I'm gonna read this to you guys because this to me was great. Don't blame injuries on anyone; they just happen. Everyone gets hurt. Exactly. Yeah, everybody gets hurt. I'm not blaming Chubb for getting hurt. I'm blaming Greer. I'm not Greer. I'm blaming McDaniel for keeping Chubb out there in a game that he had no business in being in. We were losing 50 to like 12. Get your main guys out and let the rookies in so that you can give them some playing time and you preserve your dudes. I'm not blaming Chubb for getting hurt. Injuries happen all the time. You know what I mean? Yeah. Like, but that's all. That's definitely on on McDaniel, in my opinion. Like, you gotta get your guys out. You can't do. You gotta get your guys out. You know what I mean? I want to see what they do to get before salary cap. What is this? I want to see what they do to get before the salary cap. That will be interesting. It will be. And the salary cap, remember, they have to next Wednesday at 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. It's the start of the new league year. This entire week, changes will be made, ladies and gentlemen. You're going to see some changes be made. Because remember, we are still technically, let me make sure I refresh this puppy. The Miami Dolphins are still. Okay, nobody else has been. Da, 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 da. Okay, so we are $31.6 million over the cap right now. Mind you, we haven't made any restructures. The only dude we cut with that post June designation is Xavier Howard. That's it. Okay, we're still $31.6 million over the cap right now. Remember, we haven't signed Tua yet to his contract. We haven't we haven't done anything. Yeah, really, realistically speaking. We haven't restructured anybody's contract. We still are trying to figure out, is this man gonna retire or not? Teron Armstead, which I told you, we literally spent a day talking about Teron because I'm like, is he gonna be a surprise cut? Is he gonna actually surprisingly like contemplate whether or not he's gonna do it? Guys, come check out these series. My what in the series? Awesome. And I'm telling you right now, I wouldn't be surprised if Teron Armstead does end up retiring. It'll save us money. He still gets some of his money, but it'll absolutely save us money. You know? And if we, I just want to cut him and get rid of him. I just can't deal with him. I can't. I'm sorry, man. I can't. Miss Phins Armstead got his degree from the U. I love the U. You know I love the U. That's my number one school. But it's just his injuries is what I can't. I can't. Is Waddle and Phillips on their fourth year? Yes. So, um, right now, because Tua's entering his fifth year, he's in the 2020 draft. Waddle and Phillips and Austin Jackson were all first round picks in the 20. Sorry. No, Noah Igbenogany. There you go. But he's not in the team. So, not Austin Jackson, my bad. Austin was with Tua. In 2021 draft, it was Waddle and Phillips. They're both first round picks, and they're both going into their fourth season. Now, the teams have till May 2nd to decide if they're going to pick up the fifth year option on their first round picks from the 2021 season. So that deadline for them to elect if they're gonna choose that fifth year option for Waddle and Phillips, they're the only two that qualify for the fifth year option. That's gonna be May 2nd. So great question, Ronnie. But May 2nd is when that deadline comes up, and they will go ahead and do it. If so, are we picking up the fifth year option? Like I said, May 2nd is the decision that they have. Everybody's up for trading. Phillips is not going to be, it's not a tradable piece. He's injured. If I'm them, I would pick up the fifth year option because regardless of him coming back, you're not going to see, essentially, this is going to be a red shirt year for him. You're going to need that fifth year option anyways. So I'm absolutely, if I'm the Dolphins, I'm picking up the fifth year option for Phillips. If we're still considering maybe perhaps if a team comes, if it, I'm not even going to ask the question. I'm going to put it in a comment. No, I am going to ask the question because if a team says get offers Dolphins 2 first round picks for Waddle, do you accept? Ladies and gentlemen, a moment of truth. If a team straight up comes to you and says, hey, we're willing to give you 2 firsts for Waddle, or the equivalent of 2 firsts, so it could be a first, 2 seconds, or hey, what's up, Banana? What's up, Red, White, and Bills? How you doing? Good morning, ABAB. Nobody's offering 2 first rounders. Oh, yeah, sure. Sure. See, again, answer the question or not. Like, guess what? Nobody's gonna offer 2 first round for Tunsil. Even Tunsil himself said, geez, 2 firsts? I would trade me for 2 firsts. You see what I mean? Exactly. And that's where I was gonna, and thank you, CB. Again, I finally got to watch the combine. Yes, I watched the wide receivers too. It's a wide receiver draft. Beautiful wide receiver draft. You see what I mean? The point is not nobody's gonna offer. You never know how thirsty teams are. And look, no matter how good a wide receiver that's gonna be drafted or is coming up in the draft, coming up, is still not gonna be 100% better because guess what? Waddle is about to go into his fourth year. You still got the option of the fifth year option. So you could trade the 2 picks, get an extra year with the fifth year option with him on a rookie contract. You already know you're getting a stud. Yeah, maybe he can fix you can fix here and there, but at the end of the day, I'm trading him no matter what. Like I don't care. 2 first round picks, sign me up. Sign me up. 90% of you guys said yes. That's what I thought. That's what I thought. Now I'm gonna ask you a different question. There you go. Would you trade Waddle for picks? Yes or no? Whatever combination of picks you think it'll be, would you trade him for picks? Chris Greer said he was not trading Waddle. Sure. Why would you? Young stud. He's gonna be what do you call it? Hey, good morning, Dolphinier. Welcome. New Finland, welcome. How you doing, buddy? He is essentially your younger Tyreek. Why wouldn't you? You know? All the GMs could say one thing and still do another. If a team comes with the right price, everybody's tradable, dude. The only reason why I say, Glenn, that they probably might not, which I am with you, I think that they should extend Phillips. I think he did enough. I think he's going to be great, but you don't know what he's going to be after he comes back from the injury, which is why I say pick up the 5th-year option for Phillips. But I'm with you. I would rather extend the Phillips than picking up that 5th-year option, but you can go ahead and do either one. It's not going to be major difference. Good morning, guys. Hey, guys, I need your help. So before we continue here, and I appreciate all you guys coming through, and I see a lot of people coming through, so thank you guys for coming through. Welcome to the What in the Updates? Miami Dolphins updates. Thank you so much, guys. Much appreciated. Really, 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 really do appreciate it, guys. I need your help real quick. We got over 40 people in here, and I only got 22 likes. I need 18 more likes, guys. We need a little likes run. So let's hit the little like button. Let's hit the little like button, guys. It really does help out the channel. Um, and it's a great way for you to support. And it's absolutely free. So if it looks like this, or it looks like this, hit it. And if you really don't like the topic, then hit this button. But, you don't got to hit it. Just hit either one. But if, don't like it, if you're here, if you're commenting, might as well hit the like button. You see what I mean? Why would you trade Waddle for picks? That's ridiculous. Because we need picks, Alex. And good morning to you, Alex. That's why, Miss Fins. I gotta tell you what I'm okay with bringing Wilkins back at the right price. Don't overpay for Wilkins, who is not better than them. Alex, we're not paying. We're not. Okay. I have a man whom I paid a contract who's making. Let's see here. Let's see here. How much is this guy making? There he is. Doo, 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 doo. This is what I'm showing you guys. Bear with me. Who is this, ladies and gentlemen? Oh, our other interior defensive lineman, Mr. Sexhiler. Sackety sack, sack, sack. Oh, look at him. 6 years in the season. Veteran. Ladies and gentlemen, do you guys see what I see? Do you see what I see? Let me explain. We're gonna get back to Waddle in a second because I see you guys thinking, why would you trade Waddle? I'm gonna tell you why. And CB83 already answered it for you, and I kept this comment up there for a reason. But I'm gonna tell you why you would trade Waddle for picks. Okay, so hold on. Zach Seiler, ladies and gentlemen, contract value 30.7 millis. 20. Look at this. We got him a nice extension. A nice extension. Out of that money, he's got fully guaranteed $17.7 million. I have got this guy who had more sacks, the same production consistently, unlike Wilkins sometimes, consistently giving me high production just like Wilkins every single year. And I got this man fully guaranteed $17.7 million in a 3-year contract that's worth $30 million. Why on earth am I gonna pay Christian Wilkins, who I'm already getting this type of production, $22 million, 23, $24 million? You don't think they've already paid him? You don't think they're gonna bring this up to him? Come on, bro. Now you see why I, Miss Phins, am not paying Christian Wilkins no $18 million. Now when he goes and tests free agency, hey, I'm sure there's gonna be a team willing to pay him millions, millions, millions. But he better watch out, because what if no team? Because this is the thing. What if no team is willing to pay that money? I know what the market dictates. I get that. He's gonna be a top pick. I'm sorry. It's easy to shine when you got a guy who gets double teamed more. Ronnie, good point. I'm not gonna take that from you. Good point. Good point. You know what I mean? Definitely good point. However, can we say this? He doesn't get double teamed all the time. Mm-mm. He doesn't. He doesn't. Now, granted, I will give you this. I will give this consensus too. You have him and Wilkins, Seiler and Wilkins. It's the same thing how Byron and X were playing off each other. When you got a lockdown guy on one side, the other guy can go off. That's why X was able to go off and get those 10 interceptions that season, and still be able to get so many interceptions even before and after, because you had Byron Jones, who was a lockdown corner, and no team was throwing to him. And most of the time, he was actually versus the first option, anyways, or the number one wide receiver. So, but these are the reasons, and I'm telling you right now, this contract was thrown into Christian agent. I don't even know who the agent is. I know. Is it Drew Rosenhaus, if I'm not mistaken? Yeah, I'm pretty sure it is. So you can't give him that. It's too much money. Too much money. Too much money. And look at our cash situation. It doesn't make sense. You did say more. You did say more. But it's not even that much more. They both get double teamed. Now, let me go back to why Waddle should be untouchable. Why? He's a player. And if I can get good picks, why not? And the reason being is this is a really heavily wide receiver um draft. Out the woodworks, ladies and gentlemen. And you know what? I get it. Obviously the top guys are gonna go. Oh, man, who helped me out earlier? Who was the guy again? Smokes. And I missed the comment. The young man, I got the 4.21. Officially got 4.21. Broke the combine record. What's this dude's name? Somebody help me out real quick. And somebody already did, and I saw it and didn't even highlight it, and then I completely forgot again. Jeez. Yeah, I can't find this comment. There's a million comments. Worthy, yes. Thank you so much. Appreciate you. Worthy. Thank you, AB. Exactly. What's up, Jax? Hey, Canes, how you doing? So yeah, Worthy's gonna go in the top 10. Like I'm not even worried. Like that man brought his stock up way high. You know what I mean? Um, but there's just so many wide receivers you can get in the middle rounds. The third, fourth, fifth round, and there's still gonna be quality receivers. We only have which I gotta always remind us. Gotta always remind us. The Miami Dolphins, unfortunately, only have set amount of picks. We only have the 21st round in the first round, the 55th, the 157th fifth round, two six-round picks, and a seventh. That's all we have, ladies and gentlemen. That's all we have. We only have 44 players under contract. That's it. Still got 26 free agents and 20 and two of those free agents are restricted free agents. Elijah Campbell and Robert Jones. We need draft picks. Not drafted in the third and fourth. It's you're not. That's the gem right there. That's the gem right there. My favorite round, like my favorite day, like obviously it's exciting to watch the draft. Oh, who's gonna be in the first round? We haven't picked in the first round in 3 years. We're about to not. I really do think that they're gonna go ahead and move back. I would move back from this first round if I'm the Dolphins. Move back, pick up 2 seconds and a third or something else, and get multiple picks. There are teams that are gonna want to move up. Always happens. Always happens. Move back and get some more picks. And if you can pick up a couple of the seconds or maybe thirds and fourths, do it, do it, do it, do it. Absolutely do it. And I can't wait to start doing because I know a lot of people have been doing no in 3 years. Like we didn't pick like this past season and the season we didn't. So 1, 2, 3 years ago is when we picked. You see what I mean? Like 3 years. Did I say that right? Or wrong? Yeah. So like not in the last 2 years. So we haven't picked a first round in since 3 years ago. I said that wrong, but you guys know what I mean. Like the last 2 years, we haven't picked in the first round. We did 3 years ago. There you go. 2 seconds and a third for the 21st. You know what? This is a great time to give you guys some further information. Okay. So this is these are reported to use a revised trade and amount in recent years. Okay. 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 So there are what day's today? The fifth. Oh, it's 305 day. What's up? I'm still Broward County girl, um so let me pull this up because I think this is actually pretty cool for you guys to see. So each pick has certain amount of value. Let me share this. Now, let me make this bigger because even I can't read these little ass. Okay, draft track. Shout out to draft track. Interactive trade value chart. Classic Jimmy Johnson valuation model. There are trade details. Oh, okay. But certain picks have certain here it is. So I'm gonna use over the cap one. Okay, where are we? Okay, close this. Sorry, guys. Give me 1 second, because this is not. This is essentially it. Because right now I'm trying to open the over the cap one. It's not letting me. I don't need. Just close this stupid app already. This is lame. Sorry. Give me a second, guys. Let me see if I can redo this. Okay. There it is. Okay. Tell me if you guys see this stuff sharing. You should be able to see this. There it is. Okay, so this is the Fitzgerald's Spielberger NFL draft value chart. Okay, so in case you guys, don't understand when I say this, each pick does have value. I'm not reading all this. At the end of the day, this is the value pick. So depending on in order to get a fair market value for whatever pick you're picking, goes by points. Okay, so right now the Dolphins, we're the 21st pick. So our pick is worth 1,457 points. A lot of you guys didn't even know that picks actually have value like this. Here you go. So 1,457 points. What does that mean? So if we were to trade this and a team wanted to come up, let's say they're in the, they want to go ahead and come up to the 21st overall pick, right? That means that they will have to come up with picks that will equate that. So let's say they have, they want to give us a second round pick. I don't need a calculator for this. Let's say they want to give us a second round pick and that one's worth 900 points. Okay, cool. So 1457, right? Minus 900. Okay. That still leaves 557. So that'll be a second and 557 and a third. You see? So that's the value of that first round pick. A second, depending on where that second is, and a third. Or let's say they don't have a third, but they have a fourth and they have a fifth. You see what I mean? So that's how they go ahead and put so that you could still get that value worth. To trade for the number one overall pick, you see it's 3,000 points. That's a lot of flipping points. That's a lot. So that's why teams you see, oh man, they gotta give what do you call it? They gotta give a lot of draft picks to be able, yeah, because it's worth the most. So you gotta give a second rounder and this, you see. But this is where you have, and you can go to over the cap. They have it. You see over the cap. So I'm not making this up. And this is what they have here. It makes it much easier for us as fans to understand. This is essentially what, not this particular one. They use different types of calculating values for picks, but this is something that you're going to be able to see, and you can follow the teams. Oh, why did this team get two picks for that pick, or that player, or they why did this team get five versus getting three? Now you know why, because they got to put those picks together. Because look, the seventh round picks, Mister Irrelevant, is only 200. It's only 190 point. 190 points. What you are not taking into account is which team is more aggressive, wanting to pick more. Oh, absolutely. This is just to equate to what that pick is worth. I'm not saying teams are not willing to overpay. You see what I mean? Teams overpay all the time. But at minimum, if you're a team that has a pick, you want to get at least a value of that pick. Now, teams overpay every time, every day, all the time, all the time, all the time. We gave up five draft picks for Tyreek. What was it? Uh, a second, because we didn't have a first. Remember, we had a second, a third, I think two sixes and a seventh or something like that. Is what we gave up. You see how many little tiny points, the seventh round is and things like that. They utilize versions of these people, and I feel like I literally said that 2 minutes ago, but it's okay. Um, but yeah, teams overpay all the time. But at least you get to see, okay, what's the value? Why are they offering this? As fans, we can see, oh, that makes sense. Again, there are multiple different charts that teams use. There's so many different versions, like literally so many different versions from this that you can go into. Like he said, I mean, look at this. There's a classic Jimmy Johnson valuation model, which is the one that we just saw from Over the Cap, but there are different ones. They're absolutely different ones. Even Rich Hill of Pat's Pulpit. This is his. Well, this is the Jimmy Johnson one. Well, no, this was not the Jimmy Johnson. This is a little bit different than what that one is. So you have each pick, so on and so forth, and they're worth different points, and they get added up. But it's just an idea of just to show you guys what's somewhat of what the teams deal with whenever they are making these moves and these changes, and they're looking into what picks am I gonna do and blah blah blah. Now you have an idea. But the only reason why I asked is because if a team does offer, which I mean, I don't know why you would offer that much for Waddle when. Oh, I do. Because Waddle has experience in the NFL, ladies and gentlemen. You're essentially getting a cheaper version of Tyreek Hill. Who wouldn't want to get the next Tyreek Hill that's already playing next to Tyreek Hill? You don't think Waddle is going to pick up things from Tyreek Hill? He absolutely will. So you mean to tell me I can get maybe like a value version of Tyreek Hill? Man, even a value version of Tyreek Hill is still Tyreek Hill-esque. You cannot coach speed. That's one thing you can't coach. You can't teach speed. You see? We gave up a first, second, two fourths, and a six. Okay. I know there was a two somethings that we gave up. So thanks, Glenn. Appreciate that. So that's what I mean when I say that. Hey, good morning, Mark. Welcome. As today is cap day, it will be interesting to see who is given the tag. Well, yeah, for other teams, I know we're not. I don't think we're gonna tag anybody. If I'm gonna be honest with you, there's nobody. Oh, and you know what's so funny to me that people are like, "Well, we need to tag AVG." You realize that his tag is actually higher than Christian Wilkins' tag? Yes, ladies and gentlemen. Which I know, but I don't think we're tagging anybody. And that deadline is at 4 p.m. Eastern time. 4 p.m. Eastern time, guys. That each team has to decide whether they're going to tag somebody or not. Could be a transitional tag. It could be a franchise tag. We already went through the difference between both, their projective amounts. This, going to what in the tag. We went through that, so go check that show out. So yeah, so that'll be. Do you know why with a trade the Bills take a $4 million cap hit? Oh, you're asking, Michael. But yeah, look at this. Okay, and you know what? Narrowly speaking, when I asked you guys, would you trade Waddle for picks? Only 51% of you guys said yes. 48% of you guys said no. I'm not I'm not shocked by that. I see the benefit of both. I could see why a team would want to pay for a Waddle that he's got experience. He's got, what you're looking for in a wide receiver, depending on what type of wide receiver you're looking for. And he's fast. Yeah, he's gonna ding here and ding there. Sometimes his body catches, whatever. But you're getting Tyreek esque. Essentially, everybody sees what we're trying to do. He's a future Tyreek for us. I just did a generational trade in my mock draft, Miss Phins, and I used Waddle to do it. Oh, what's up, Pete? Welcome. Good morning, buddy. Yeah, I'm telling you, I just want people to understand that every player is on the table. Would I trade him? I already told you my scenario. If a team was to overpay for Waddle, thank you, Penguin. Thank you so much for everything you did. Thank you. Deuces, sir. Do like that's it? That's like it's team over player all day every. You see, this giant flag doesn't have a number, does it? No, it's got a big Dolphins logo. I'm a Miami Dolphins fan. I love you, but I know for a fact that none of these players are going to be here in 20 years. Not one of them. But you know who will be here? Miss Fans. So, yeah, everybody's tradable. Yes, people, even Tua's tradable. I don't care. Trade them. I don't care. It doesn't matter who gets me to the Super Bowl and wins it for us. I want a Super Bowl, period. That's it. Question is how much money you want to spend on wide receivers cannot pay two wide receivers. And Glenn, now you're seeing the dilemma of what maybe if you're looking foresight, because we have Waddle. He's coming up to his uh fourth year. We got till May 2nd to pick up that 5th year option, or to give him an extension, or just keep him into his rookie contract. It'll be absolutely dumb if we do not pick up at least the 5th year option, even if we don't extend him this season. You have to, in my opinion, pick up that 5th year option for Waddle, and he'll become an even better trade piece for another team because you get to get a great wide receiver at a cheap rookie contract. You see what I mean? Even the 5th year option is still cheaper than what you would pay somebody in his caliber. You see? Requirements. Ah, Lord. What's up, Kenna? Welcome back. But I don't understand why they don't trade Tyreek while he still has value. Even Tyreek, man. Bye. I'll sign Waddle now and get Tyreek out of here. You see, we can't pay regardless. The money's $30 million. Whether it's you use the $30 million in two, technically right now that's exactly what we're doing. We've got 30 million with Tyreek, and with Waddle's little $2 million, so we're paying essentially $32 million for two wide receivers. What's that? 16? Damn, I'm good. $16 million between both. If you average it out, the money is the money. That's what you're gonna pay for a wide receiver. Whether that's one wide receiver, two wide receivers, three wide receivers. But guess what? If you do what you're supposed to do and you draft good players, you can get off a Tyree, get a couple picks for him, let them take his contract, keep Riddle, get his fifth year, or give him the extension now, and draft a wide receiver that you're going to have come up. This is a deep wide receiver room. uh, uh, Draft. Deep. Deep. So you absolutely can pick up somebody, man. There's nothing but wide receivers in the draft. Pick up somebody. Sign Waddle for that Mike Evans contract. I mean, that was a good contract. That was a good contract. I've been saying Tyreek was holding Waddle back. I mean, but we saw Waddle without Tyreek his rookie season. Well, first two seasons. Well, yeah, no, his rookie season. So now we're gonna get to see him afterwards. What's up, Phins? How you doing? Um, yeah. Now, who's a priority? Rubber Hunt for me is a priority. AVG's a priority. Are we gonna do it? It's yet to be seen. A lot is coming down to today and the next couple of days because the league year starts next Wednesday at 4 p.m. So you have what? You got the tampering period coming up this Monday at 12 p.m. till 3:59 on Wednesday, which is 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Those 2 days of negotiating period, that tampering, legal tampering, that I love how they say legal tampering period because they know them illegal ones have been happening. That's what you got next. And then today, by the end of today, day 305, clubs, I don't think we're tagging anybody, but clubs have a chance, teams have a chance to tag players all the way up to today, 4 p.m. Eastern. We'll see what they'll end up doing, but this one's gonna be, what do you call it? This is gonna be very interesting. This is definitely gonna be very interesting for the Dolphins. So there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. I wanted to give y'all a little bit of what do you say? A little bit of updates here that I saw. Great conversation. Tomorrow I'm gonna give you my recap for the combine. I actually got to see it, so not all of it, but most of it I got to see it. Very happy. Them linemen. Oh, the trenches. Yeah, that got me very excited because I'm telling you right now, picking up a big boy right from the middle. I mean, anybody we end up getting, I'm all for at this point. You know what I mean? But yeah. Sorry, there will be no more overpaying for players, multiple high draft picks. Thank you, Greer. Oh. I see what you mean, hitting Dolphins. That's actually not a bad observation, sir. But yeah, I'm telling you right now, this is It's gonna be very and people say that nothing goes on in the off season. A lot goes on in the off season, people. This channel was built in the off season, so we're gonna continue to have even more off season, guys. But I appreciate everybody coming through. Seriously, thank you, thank you, thank you. Hit that like button, guys, on your way out. If you're catching the replay, thank you so much for catching the replay. I appreciate all you guys for coming through. Tomorrow, another awesome day. I'm gonna give you my recap of the cap. There's a couple players that I like the most. Hopefully, we can really look into those players. Either team's looking at it. I see who we're projected to pick up in that first round, but screw that first round. I'd rather get more picks, trade back, get more picks, but we'll see. Yesterday, I got clarification. Chris Greer has been GM for 8 years. He's been in this team for 20 some years, dude. 8 years don't mean jack. It's the problem we have this flipping guy. We'll see. But one thing you can for sure guarantee, ladies and gentlemen, I can guarantee because I can guarantee, and I don't guarantee things, but this I can guarantee. We will. Damn! I didn't even go over that article. That made me chuckle. We're gonna do a splash trade or a splash free agent pickup or something. A splash move will be made this off season because if you know your GM, you know Chris Greer loves to do this. So there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. I appreciate all you guys again. Thank you so much for coming through. I'll catch you tomorrow, and God bless, guys. Take care and bye bye.